Hello, good people. What happened with Kanye West? Baby, they got him good. Oh, but did they? Because this is what I was talking about. In my videos, I have been saying Black people are entitled and past due to the one-time reparation payment because it is due to them. And all other races, people who are Americans, that is white people. White people. See, Kanye put on a t-shirt that said white lives matters, and Black people lost their goddamn minds. And I said to myself, why? I think I put that in one of my videos. Why did Black people lose their minds when Kanye said white lives matters? White lives do matter. They've always mattered. We know that. But Black people don't understand that there are a lot of white people in this country that's not living that life that they think they live in. There are a lot of poor white people in this country. All white people don't live that cushy middle class life that Black people got in their mind. They may not be harassed at the same level that Black people are by the police, but they are being harassed. They are being targeted by the police. They are being discriminated. So it's a misnomer that every white person in America is not being discriminated against by the police. Nowhere near on the level that Black people are. It's just that Black people don't give a fuck that white people are being harassed. And that's the truth about it. Because of what happened to them and their ancestors, they don't really give a fuck that Black people, because they figure, well, so what? You being harassed by your kind. And that's the thing where I don't like anybody being harassed. And my thing has always been, you don't get rid of the police force, you get rid of the bad seeds on the police force. I'm trying to fix my life. You don't throw out the trash can. You take the can and you dump the trash out. Because you need the can to put the next set of trash in. That's the whole purpose of having a trash can. You need something to contain the trash in. So Kanye West came out and, he saw his sales slump a little. And he wanted to make a point. He wanted to make a point of, listen, I got to say something about what's going on because I want to get to the next level. And these Jewish people, I hit the ceiling. I've hit a ceiling. He did. He had $2 billion, but he wanted to hit the ceiling where the Jewish people are at. See, a lot of thing with the Jewish people in America. I love my Jewish brothers and sisters. I do. I love everybody because I'm a Christian. I love you, but I'm not afraid of you. And The only person who instills fear in me are the gods. And I do know the Bible. And I know that the Bible was written by man. And that Bible is a guide for us. And I've read the Bible 10 times. And nowhere in the Bible did it leave the Jews in charge. Nowhere. Nowhere did it say the Jews will inherit the earth. Nowhere did it say the Israelites shall inherit the earth. Nowhere did it say the Palestinians shall inherit the earth. Nowhere. It only said the Canaanites will inherit the earth. Any of you motherfuckers a Canaanite? So don't fuck with me. Nowhere did it say the Africans will inherit the earth. Nowhere did it say the Europeans will inherit the earth. Nowhere did it say you're supposed to kill your brothers and your sisters. See, don't fuck with me when it comes to the Bible. Don't do it. Because all of you out there killing each other are wrong. So this is not a Bible story. This is not a Bible study. I'm just telling you that you're not going to spin Bible jargon on me. What you did to Kanye is wrong. Okay? I'm not on medication, and you're not going to spin that, oh, he is mental. So many people that I have to write, stop saying Kanye has a mental problem. You're not a doctor. I had to say it on TYT. I had to say it on, I don't even remember how many people I had to write. Stop saying Kanye got a mental problem. He does not have a mental problem. Over and over and over, I had to write, stop. He gave his opinion. Wendy, I forget her last name, but she's one of the ones that I swear to God, I think I took up a whole page. Hi, Wendy. Excuse me. Writing to her to explain that what Kanye said, he's wrong for saying that he's going to kill them. I know what he meant, but he apologized for that. So we move on. But I know what he meant. I know what he meant. But goddamn it, listen, what Kanye is saying is that how dare they come to this country, the Jewish people and the Polish, they come to this country, right? And this ties in to why judges are being murdered. Joke time is over. Judges are being murdered. Senators are being murdered. Presidents are being threatened to be murdered. This ties into this. White and Jewish people that are running our government have been stealing our money, our tax dollars, pretending that there is an issue like abortion, inflation, because inflation is made up. Inflation is not a real thing, people in America. Inflation is made up. It does not exist. I said that in one of my other videos. There is no such thing as inflation. I promise you there is not a real inflation in this country. I don't want to make people angry. I don't want people getting mad. If that's what you want to do, please go away. This is not the channel to get angry. I want results. I want people with a clear mind, with a clear heart. I don't want anger. That's not what this channel is. We're not here to get angry. We are here to vote. We are here to vote. Okay. And so Kanye did it. And you see they took, it cost him $2 billion Now he apologized, and the good thing is people are going to stick with him. And that's what I taught before any of this happened. I was writing to the lady, Wendy, and then before Wendy, I was writing to somebody else. I forget that person's name. And I said, guess what? And in the Black community, he'll do whatever. He'll apologize. And then when they stop speaking to him, he can come back to the Black community. And guess what? We're going to take him back. And I said this about 4 or 5 days before he even apologized. I did. And I copy every time I write to somebody, I copy it and I post it on my channel, just in case somebody say I said something that I didn't say. I copy what I type to people. I make a copy of it and I post it on my shit. Because you're not going to try and say I said something I didn't say and try and sue me. So every comment that I write to somebody, after I hit send, I go back, I copy it, and I post it on one of my own things. So I have it, and I download my shit. Yeah. That's that paralegal in me, that I keep a copy of my shit. Because I don't know if you're going to shut your channel down or they going to shut their channel down. But I know my channel, I got my channel, and I got my channel downloaded. So 10 years from now, you're not going to sue Golda and say Golda said nothing. Because Golda got a copy of what the fuck I said. Okay. So, because your post could disappear. My post, I got my post. So yeah. So this way I got the date that I posted it. Kanye just apologized yesterday. I wrote mine 4 days ago. And he did apologize yesterday. All right. But anyway, and yeah, that's bragging rights. Yeah, that's bragging rights. And he should have apologized. Because, not for nothing, he's not out here trying to kill anybody. And I don't think he meant it that way. But listen. So this is what he was saying. The government, which is run by Jewish people. I'm telling you. Y'all may not realize this. When you have Jewish people who run the banks, the real estate, the pharmaceutical, the manufacturing, right? They run every single solid, the courts, they run the prisons, they run the entertainment industry, the rap music industry, the film industry. This is the Jewish people. They run and control every single the churches. They literally run every single the car industry, any industry, the pharmaceutical industry. The Jewish people run all of it. The oil industry. They run all of it from America. Who do you think run that? White people? You don't think that white people run that, do you? I think a lot of y'all think that they do. Their skin is white, but that's run by Jewish people. Who you think? Italians run it? You think Asians run it? Huh? I think that y'all in America, y'all think that they run it. The media. Who do you think runs the media? This motherfucker that I'm sitting on right now. But it is regulated by the government. Well, we the people voted in who we wanted voted in. And in America, we voted in. Now, there are a lot of Jewish people in America, right? There are a lot of Jewish people in America, but now here come old Whitey, old racist ass Whitey. And what the racist ass Whitey do? Got people set up. See, they didn't want the black people to be in the government because this is a democracy, or at least it was, right? Listen to me now. Listen to me, because this is your last chance. Don't fall asleep on me, because I'm going to keep it real simple. This is where Kanye come in, and what I've been telling you in my videos. He realized, oh, you motherfuckers run everything, but you don't control the government. There's not enough of you in the government, and the government is regulated, right? See, he's not as keen in the government as I am. He done read some books, and he done figured out, oh, when you all came over here, put two and two together. He didn't put it all together because he keeps calling himself a genius. Hey, Hitler kicked them the fuck out because they did here what they were going to do there. So he kicked them out. He tried to annihilate them. The same thing they did here, they were going to do there. And he said, oh no, not in Germany. He tried to wipe them off the face of the earth. So what they did was they came to America dirty, dirt poor, with absolutely nothing in their pockets. And guess what we did in this country? We gave them and the Polish reparations. What reparations? We took our tax dollars. And the white men in America who controlled the Senate and the House of Representatives, they said, oh, woe is me. We're going to take our tax dollars and we're going to give you. And they gave it to them. And for 30 years, they helped the Jewish and the Polish people that came here from Germany. They gave them their own community. They kept their language intact. They did all of this with tax dollars. They even had to trace their DNA. They did DNA tests so they know who their family was. All of this was paid for 30 years. Look it up if you don't believe me. All of that was reparations. But at the same time, they did not do that for Black people. At the same time, white people and the government, those were government airplanes that they got in and bombed those 3 communities. So Juneteenth, when we have Juneteenth, Black people had built our own community. We had our own language that was passed down to us. We had patents. We had stores, we had banks, we had schools. White people were getting loans from us. See, y'all don't know this. Y'all don't realize this. There were white families that were getting loans from us to build up their farms. Y'all don't realize this because it's not talked about. We had a train station. Trains were coming in to our communities. We had more than just that one town or 2 towns that they talk about. We had towns, we had schools, we had banks. Do y'all don't realize this? That there was more than just that one Juneteenth town that they talk about? I think they talk about 2. Yeah, and we were going to get more. Well, guess who got in business with who? And they took planes, government planes, and they bombed those towns. I think there was 5 altogether. And that's why the government owes black people reparations. They wiped out our patents. They wiped out our land. They wiped out our town. They wiped out our language. That's why I have a video that said nigger is not a derogatory word. It was not. It was part of our language, part of our history. But they made a deal, the government, with the Jews and the Polish, and they built their community and took ours away. So Kanye West must have read about this somewhere. He must have found out that that's what they did. And then he said, oh, I'm sleepy. And when I wake up, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on them. Okay, now it's not funny because I did say serious, but he must have read about it and he must have found out about it. Now, I hope he ain't looked at one of my videos and went and looked it up. I don't know, because I've been making these videos for a few months. But you can't be violent, because another thing in all of my videos is I'm saying no violence, no violence. And I don't know that he saw something here and then went and looked something there. I doubt that, because I'm just like this. I'm nobody on YouTube. But you never know. Somebody might have said, hey, Kanye, look at this lady. If he went and looked it up, because he has access to stuff where he can actually go and look. Because it is kind of a fucking coincidence. And in my videos, I always say, I'm not lying. Go look it up. But our government and the Jewish people, they do like to hide shit from people. And what they do is they'll take somebody like Carl Tucker, whatever the fuck his name is, who has money. And they'll take somebody like Bongino, who has $30 million. And they'll take somebody like Sink from, TYT, and give him $20 million to do TYT. And they'll take somebody like Ben Shapiro, again, who has money, and they'll give them a platform. And they'll tell them, now, you talk about this, and you talk about this, and you talk about this, and you talk about this. And they will get people stirred up in their emotions. And they'll say, now, Ben, your job is to make sure you get people stirred up about women shouldn't have abortion. Ben Shapiro don't give a fuck if you have an abortion or not. That man can care less. Now, Tucker, you make sure you tell people about this, and he'll keep, white people's emotions stirred up about it's immoral to be gay. Tucker Carlson don't give a fuck if y'all gay or not. And then they'll tell Bongino to tell white men that you can't be, what's Bongino's thing? You can't be mixed with black people or something like that, And this is what keeps American people at each other's throats. And then they'll go get what's the Judge Shapiro or Perino or whatever her name is, and they'll tell her, now, you make sure you keep your viewers stirred up about the Venezuelans coming over here on the border. You make sure you get them stirred up. Look at the crime, that the Democrats won't do anything about the crime. And so as long as you have those people stirred up about that, there's an issue. Them against us. Right? And what's happening is they're steady collecting our taxes. Who is they? I always ask that in my videos, because everybody's so busy doing all of this over here, right? All these news is going back and forth. Fake news, this, that. They stole the election, that. But what are the Jews doing? And what is the government doing? What are the Democrats in the government doing? What are the Republicans in the government doing? They steady collecting our dollars every week. Taxes coming in every week. What are they doing with our money? What are they doing with our tax dollars? Every single day, they're collecting our tax dollars. We can barely make it. We can barely make it. Who are they collecting our tax dollars for? Jewish people. The Jewish people. And all of those industries that I just mentioned for you, they are collecting our tax dollars for them. Now, why do I say that it is for them? How is it for them? Well, yes, they have to run the government. And yes, they have to pay all the salaries on the people in the government. But what are they doing with the rest of our money? Who's getting that money? After all the salaries are paid and after all the bills are paid, how much money is left over? Well, we got to have a war. Why we got to have a war? Because that's how everybody gets paid under the table. So, here comes Kanye West. And he done figured out, wait a minute. I'm at the ceiling. I can't be at the ceiling. I want to be the richest man in the world. Why are you guys? And he had a phone. And on the phone, he had all these names in red. See, Dr. Donde West taught him well. Right, all the names of it's not that their feelings were hurt. Their feelings ain't hurt. If he was anybody but Kanye West, they would have buried him. But this is Kanye. Everybody knows Kanye West. Everybody loves Kanye West. He's the biggest goddamn name. One of the biggest goddamn names out there. You're not going to just cancel him out just like that. And here go Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, he should have his kids taken. Bitch, are you out of your motherfucking mind? All that shit your mother and father did? All that shit you did, bitch? All that anti-Semitic shit that you said? Nobody, and look at your dad, girl, bye. All you got to do is one little Google search on what the fuck Jamie Lee Curtis did. You better save several motherfucking thousand seats, bitch. Nobody's taking his kids. He's an excellent father. He doesn't get high. I don't even think he smokes cigarettes. I don't listen to rap, so don't ask me nothing about his song. I don't listen to Cardi B rap. I don't listen to Kanye rap. I don't listen to rap. I don't watch football. I don't do none of that shit. I can't. But anyway, and I don't buy $1,000 shoes for nobody, and I'm not gonna start, or t-shirts. And this shit is ugly anyway. You can give it to me and I'm going to donate it so somebody can raise money for a homeless shelter. I'm not going to wear it. You see what I wear. Anyway, but yeah, come on. Stop. No, it's not that serious that she should have even said that. But you see what a privileged bitch does? And you, Jamie Lee Curtis, having your ancestors having been taken away and separated to the point where y'all motherfuckers had to have DNA samples taken just to find your ancestors. Why would you say take his kids from him? For what? Senator Weiner, ostracized. Really? Isn't that how you got here? Because Hitler ostracized your motherfucking ancestors? Isn't that what happened to your ancestors? This is America, Senator Weiner. You don't deserve to even be a senator suggesting that a black man should be ostracized. What the fuck is the matter with you? You're not even a decent human being. You don't even deserve to hold office, and you shouldn't be re-elected. Who do you think you are to say a black man should be ostracized?